This is my favorite bridge.
What?
My favorite bridge.
Have you gone over this?
Yeah.
This thing makes me a little nervous.
Exactly. That's why it's fun.
All right. You're a thrill seeker.
Ooh. Well, this bike's so much better than yesterday. That's insane.
This one's not bad. They gave me one earlier, and I tried it, and it was, well, the word we would use in the States is jinky. Not quite that good. And I was like, they don't speak a lot of English, and I was like, it doesn't shift well. It doesn't shift well.
They don't understand.
No.
Yeah.
So I was like, different bike. What part of Ukraine are you from?
Central part. Like 2 hours from capital.
Okay.
Wow, this view.
Elephant in the room. How are things going there?
Much worse than you think.
Much worse?
Much worse than you see in the
I don't
news.
know. I think they're pretty worse.
Yeah. Oh, so much smoke.
I think they're pretty worse, and I kind of feel bad because I feel like my government kind of helped to start that shit.
Well, there are many. Oh, by the way, what do American people believe? Like, what's the reason of this war? Is it because of Americans or
No.
Russians are best?
So what happens
Careful.
is people in America who watch just the regular news, it's no different than like in Russia or whatever. It's just propaganda, right?
Yeah.
So you watch American news says, oh, Putin unprovoked, he came running in, just, and then when you do your own research, you're like, no, he made it pretty clear. As long as NATO will, leave Ukraine alone, we're totally good. We're good.
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
Yeah, I understand. In every country, they have their own propaganda.
Yes, I agree.
Everyone believes in their own truth.
I left, I'm afraid for me, I left the whole nationalism thing a long time ago. I'm like, I'm a citizen of the world. These are all people
exactly.
of the world. And, there are no bad people. Occasionally you run into some assholes, but there are assholes in every country.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
after traveling for a while, I came to the same conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, like, sometimes, like, I run into Russians on this trip, and it's funny because I don't know, like, do you see the world as I see it, or are you still very nationalistic and you think, oh, fuck you? And most of them, some of them have been like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. Other ones are like, no, I don't. You're a good dude. I like you. And I'm like, yeah, we hung out. I mean, it's just, it's weird.
Yeah, I have to admit, I understand what you're saying, but sometimes, after all the situation, I have some dislike feeling to Russian language when I hear them speaking, you know.
Yeah.
I know they may be good people, I don't know them, but maybe all this propaganda getting me too.
Well, I think too many people are still at the stage. Alexander, right?
Yeah.
I think too many people are still at the stage where they feel like they need to watch the news to see what's going on in the world, and they act like they could do something about it, right? And I'm like, you know, these people, this is the way they choose to do things. That's their choice. You don't have, you shouldn't try to get involved. That's their choice. If that's what they want, that's their choice.
Yep.
You know, and of course, I feel like that from everybody. Like, you know, everybody should have the freedom to just do whatever they want to do, as long as it doesn't hurt other people.
Yeah. I agree.
I think there's a lot of backwards thinking going on in the world right now, truthfully. Not thinking about people more than thinking about property.
Yeah, there are many things I've heard about America. I want to ask you, like the quality of life. I saw many videos like homeless in some cities, on the streets, all the bad food, processed food, that people get sick all the time. Is it like that, really?
Here's what I've
It
seen.
looks
Alan.
terrible.
Here's what I've seen. Same thing. You go to many countries, there are people who are living homeless in many countries. You go to many countries, there's bad food in many countries. It's the same.
Depends which city, which place, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Are there some cities that have homeless? Yeah, there are. Like LA's got a lot. Why? Because the climate's nice. If you're gonna live, if you don't have a home, where are you gonna go? I'm gonna go where the climate's nice.
Yeah. It makes sense now.
Do we have processed food and is it bad? Yeah, we do. But you don't have to eat it. I don't. You know, there's access to all kinds of good, healthy, organic food. The problem in the United States is a lot of times they charge you a lot more money to eat that way. What they do is no different than the U.S. anywhere else. They pay you a wage that's enough to just keep you alive, but not enough for you to like.
Well, I think that's everywhere like that.
Yeah, it is.
It's minimum to keep you alive. Yeah.
They don't give you enough to let you flourish. They give you enough just to kind of keep you dependent, make you think you know.
Yeah, that's how business works.
That's exactly. So if you ask me, it's more about government and business than it is about people. Is this it here?
No,
How far?
not yet.
Okay.
Too far.
Oh, you've been to this one, so you.
Yeah, I've been there yesterday.
Okay, good. I'll trust you then.
You have to keep the speed up.
For the hill.
Yeah. Whew.
My legs are still feeling. I was in Luang Prabang last week, and I rode from. Have you been there yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. I rode from Luang Prabang to Quang Waterfall. It's about a 60-kilometer round trip.
Whew,
That was a friggin' ride there.
Yesterday I went to some viewpoint before the Lagoon one,
Yeah.
and it was really hard. I didn't expect it's gonna be so far and so hard. But the view, oh, the best.
The view was amazing. I did the say Sunday, Friday. I did the viewpoint,
Mhm.
and it rained the whole time.
Mhm.
Holy cow! Coming down, it was all mud, slippery.
Mhm.
It was awful. I wore my what we call them tennis shoes, trainers,
Mhm.
sneakers. I wore those. They were so muddy. It took 2 days to dry them out. And then today I told the guy, I'm like, I'm not wearing those again. I leave tomorrow. So he loaned me these things. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I wear only sandals, especially for such trips. But I got too many blisters in the first day.
Yeah.
I decided to walk to some mountain nearby. Took me 3 hours, and after that rain, mud, oh, not good. Wasn't a good idea. Amazing.
Yeah, the views here are incredible. What is it like in Ukraine? Is it mountainous region, or what kind of region is Ukraine?
We have everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally everything. Have mountains, have the sea, have forests, everything. Like you may know, we have lots of resources, but we don't know how to use it.
You know what that sounds like? Laos.
Yeah. You wanna get some bananas? I bought here yesterday, it's so good. Oh, นี่ครับ Okay.
How much are they? I can't remember to say how much and how. I'll split them with you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything in Laos. I just try to speak Thai a little bit, and I hope
do
they
better with
understand.
Thai because I've been there for like 2 months, but I've only been in Laos for about 2 weeks. I've got the stuff on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
but
Thank you.
go China.
Moment. Okay. They're all here, amazing.
Great mountain bike roads, right?
Yeah. It's actually perfect for mountain bikes here. Not too boring, but not too difficult.
You what?
I mean, the road here is perfect for mountain
Oh
bikes.
yeah, I agree.
Not
I'm
much
I'm not
hills.
sure they're great for motorbikes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, sometimes I look at some of these potholes, I'm thinking, man, if you weren't paying attention, that would not be a heavy spill.
Or a car. I wouldn't drive a car here.
I wouldn't
No
either.
way.
Definitely would not drive a car.
I don't know this road. And I wonder what is the accident rate here, because I see the way they drive in the rain. They drive so fast. Oh, this road, kids, A lot of kids walking around, playing around, they're
Yeah.
still driving fast. And everyone looks happy.
It's funny because when I went to Guangxi on bike, I felt like I was on Tour de France. Because all the kids would see me on bike and they come run out the street waving, and I wave back to them and they chase me down the street waving. And I was like, oh, you don't see a lot of bike riders here.
Are you on holidays here?
I am on what I call walkabout.
What is that?
I'm just going all over the world.
Just
seeing things.
That's cool. How long you been staying in Asia?
3 months so far.
So basically you're very new to Asia now.
Yeah. The only time I've been to Asia was I went to Philippines 4 years ago for 2 weeks. And then now. And most of my time in Asia has been in Thailand. About a month and 3/4 in Thailand. And then the rest of the time was Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore here.
I've been living in Thailand for over 7 years now.
Oh, wow.
And this place still surprised me. This place is worth to go. Absolutely amazing. I've been here maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I was amazed at the time too, but now again, never stop surprising this view. I've seen something similar in China.
Yeah.
They have huge national parks, like just huge. You can walk the whole day, hike whole day. And the view is amazing too.
What part of Thailand you live in?
Chonburi,
Where's
near Bangkok, 1 hour away.
Okay.
Like between Pattaya and Bangkok.
Gotcha. Actually, somebody else told me that. They're American that I met at one of the hotels is moving down there.
Wait, where do we go now? Lagoon. I heard that Lagoon 9 is cool. I think we have to go right. Yeah, Lagoon 1, right.
Right? Okay.
I thought that I have to stay here 3 more days, but this morning I checked tickets again. Actually, no, 1 day left. I was shocked. I was so chill. I thought, okay, 1 day I go one lagoon, next day another lagoon, but no time.
Are you going back to Vientiane or where you?
Yeah, back to Vientiane, then get the visa for Thailand and back home. I mean, back home to Thailand.
What time are you leaving in the morning?
Around 11 a.m.
Okay. Train? Are you taking a train or?
Huh?
How are you getting there?
12 Go Asia or something website. Very cool one. You don't need to go to the bus station, nothing. You pay a very low price. They pick you up at the hotel, bring you to the bus. Excellent.
Nice. Yeah, I'm taking the minibus tomorrow morning, like 9:30, I think.
To Vientiane.
Yeah. And then there for a couple of days. I've already been there for 3 days. It's a bit long.
Yeah.
But I'm meeting somebody in Cambodia, and so I'm trying to eat some more days before I fly down there. I haven't bought a ticket yet, so
Cambodia.
yeah. I want to go to Angkor Wat, see it. A lot of this trip for me has been kind of a spiritual journey, and just seeing like a lot of ancient cities and temples. And
what do you think about temples in Thailand? Do you get that Asian vibe from those temples or not?
yeah, I do. it's interesting because there's two trains of thought. So in the US, most of the Buddhist culture is Tibetan Buddhism. But China took over Tibet, and China's trying to make Tibet their religion. And so they're pretty much stealing a lot of things from the Tibetans. And so what I see is a lot of the Chinese influence on the Buddhist temples.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, they can do whatever they want. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, I feel differently about the whole religious experience after my time in it. But, so yeah, I have seen some. But for me, what's interesting is I like to go into the temples and then I'll meditate.
Mm-hmm.
And I could tell you, with no uncertainty, I could go in there and be in there about 5 minutes and tell you which temples have some real, like, I guess, power, and other ones that are just, they build it down the street because...
Yeah, I feel like the second one. I feel like that in Thailand. They make it kind of fake, just for tourists.
Yeah.
They paint it nicely, everything looks very good, but it's not real.
Yeah.
Just taking photos there, what's the point?
I've been in a couple in Thailand that had some power. Not a lot though. Most of them, nothing.
How do you sense if there is some power or not?
So
in that temple?
I'll just sit and I'll start meditating, and then it's almost like you feel the energy in your body. You just kind of, it'll start coming up, and you can just feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way I can describe it. You just it's a feeling. And it's interesting because on this trip I've also meditated in like mosques, in churches, and I've been to a couple of mosques. Oh, most definitely you can feel it. Other ones, no. I've only been in one church so far, and that was in where was that? That was in Jakarta. Nothing. But it was right across the street from the mosque, which felt something there. It's weird. It's almost like they're like, oh, they got the energy spot. Let's build one right next to it. It's weird. I have a theory. I think it's shared with people, is that a lot of these, especially these older cities and stuff, were built on energetic ley lines.
Yeah, I heard something like that. Some cities, yeah.
So
I know in my country too, there are many churches, which I saw some TV show. They explained that some churches are built on special location with like energy, all of that. I saw kids swimming here. Looks so fun. Okay, so Lagoon 1.
This way?
Yep.
We're close.
Yeah, pretty close. Oh, yesterday so many people jumped, so many fails. You cannot imagine, it's so funny. Some Korean uncles, they just keep falling like flat on the water, and they keep falling like that every time.
That's funny.
Some are drunk and jumping, that's dangerous.
Yeah. Is this it?
No.
I'm like, that's awesome. Holy cow, that's beautiful.
Not yet, not yet.